Alright, baconman is back and on the attack with the one and only Spelunker! Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Where's the Splunky? Where's the Splunky? There may not be a Splunky if it weren't for the Spelunker. Spelunker here is a story of a gigolo in the early 80s, formerly from the Village People, doing what it takes to bring home some money in, the Great Depression of the 80s. He humps and grinds poles, wrestles with snakes, and explores the deepest, darkest, stinkiest depths to bring home the money. And just like a gigolo from the 80s, no matter how many times you play this, it's always hard. I apologize if you hear any loud construction noises in the background of my playthrough here. There's currently a little bit of road construction going on my floor. Isn't that right, Nortrodamas? He's in Happy Go Happy Land, which is good. Alright. And yes, wow, that wasn't even 2 minutes. Every so often, we get a visit from the spook. Spook can be easily dealt with by blowing him away with your portable oscillating fan, as long as you don't run out of energy. Bigger ones take 2. And there we go. Spelunker, as I understand it, is one of the main inspirations behind Spelunky, and rightfully so, as it definitely showcases excellent level design and a very simple enough concept to put together. There's also a very, very different kind of monster. Okay, Spelunker's taking a little nap here. And again, it's not a hard game to win, it's just a really, really easy game to lose. And the designers, they are devious in some of their trickery. Like how in the middle of the screen, or the middle of the scene here, it'll freeze you to scroll the screen over, but nothing else in the game will do so. They'll stay persistent. How does that work? Well, you can play this with the graphically updated version, but personally, I like the pixel precision involved in the classic style. Oh, that was helpful. Yeah, you get some keys, you make your way to the end, and you go straight to the next stage. The game generally is played 10 stages at a time, making these misadventures a little longer than Spelunky. They're very static designed, and as I said, very devious about their placement. Woo! Holy crap, that was so close. That was so... Oh! Painful. Alright, well, thankfully the last item I picked up was right there, so I didn't lose any ground at all. But man, if I had been like 1 pixel off on that jump, whew, I'd had a good bit of backtracking to do. Now if you play this a couple times and don't quite get this far, don't be discouraged. Like I said, it's a very easy game to lose. There's lots of little things that can kill you in this game. And I would recommend, unless you are a pro, never playing without rope assist turned on. Rope assist automatically lines you up with the ropes when you jump on them. With that turned off, it is so easy to slip off of those things. And here we get our first glimpse of Mega Spelunker. Why the heck there's a Mega Spelunker out to kill us, I have no idea. Maybe he's on the dark side of the force, maybe he just hasn't had his tea this morning. We can all be a bit cranky sometimes. You know, there's some days I feel like blowing up some friends with a gigantic bomb. Okay, stage 3, fun with minecarts. Yeah, generally every stage has a little bit of an ongoing theme or cliche about it. Game designers tend to like working in groups like that, or in spurts. In this level, it's all about exploring the minecarts. There are two distinctive kinds of minecarts in this game. There's the kind that you see here that are pretty normal. And then there's the kind like this that are broken on one side and just continue going no matter what. Now in this level it's best just to get on them and keep it going. But in future levels, you're going to have to be a little more careful at how you maneuver your way with those things. Ooh, do not let the guano hit. Woo, no! What are you supposed to do there? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. See, the rock keeps moving and I don't. That is so classic. Are we able to one-shot this? Nope, not quite. Oh. A little early on that. And that introduces you to those spiders. Still, for the life of me, do not get why spiders are always worse in these games than snakes. No, it's not the case in real life a lot of times. Unless you've had like a major bad spider bite. Ooh, I'm totally surprised I survived that drop. Normally you can fall about half of your height. And then you just blink and you're dead. Woo! Hello. And she's just happily out of nowhere. Yeah. This game is all about sequential keys and locks. Or little clusters of keys and clusters of locks. There we go. Nope, no goodie there. Good, he's not coming from this side. So I'm sure. Alright. Making these jumps. Gotta love how even though they're supposed to be pixels, they just smoothly swing back and forth. I still think it's a nice graphical touch, though. Gives it that old school feeling. But you know what I like best about the graphics in this game? It gives you both options. It gives the players the choice to play it new or old school. Alright, entering stage 5. Here we're introduced to the elevator. You just keep going up or keep going down. So you can jump through the webs. You just can't land on the spider. Okay, that was just me. But hey, it gets us out of there. We finally have the 2 keys we need to explore the left half of the level. But I think I have to go up right now. Because generally the flow of these levels is top to bottom. Yep, there we go. That's what we're looking for. No, goodies there. Sometimes you'll find suspicious walls to check out. Okay, now this is the mean part. There's like almost nothing between the white key and the white door to collect. So if you miss a jump or something and you gotta go back, you gotta go all the way through the whole level. Use that so they can go away with the flare. Oh! Just don't touch the poo-poo or the flare as it's coming down. If either of those hits you, you're screwed. The only difference between this and the classic game is that it's a lot more generous with its lives. Don't get me wrong, you could have 9 lives in the classic arcade game, it would just cost you like 75 cents to do so. And yeah, you'd have to start over every 3 of them. Oh. And the gigolo takes some balls to the face. Yeah, I think everyone's been there at some point, right? Hitting our keys, hitting our keys. Just imagine if the developer of this game had made Demons or Dark Souls. Woohoo! Yeah. I don't know where all of everything in this game is, but if there's anything I've been good at in games, it's finding secrets in them. But yeah, sometimes the only way through these elevators is raw patience. Whew. Or fan's not working, fan's not working. I was gonna be dead one way or the other. Oh! And I get warped all the way back to the other side. Yeah, one thing about these lifts, if you are not on solid ground, your items do not work. You can't launch flares, you can't drop bombs. You can't blow ghosts away, you can't do any of that. Until you hit solid ground again. It's probably to prevent glitches, but it's also an effective strategic deterrent to the player. Either way, elevator antics is complete, and we are now halfway through the first section of the game. And like I said, if it's your first time or two playing and you don't do this well, don't even sweat it. I've probably died on this game a good 70 to 80 times just getting to this point. Just getting to this point, not even through the whole first section. I mean, no doubt I will be bringing some more Spelunker goodness fairly soon. I am really eager and anxious to continue exploring that delightful romp. It is so much fun. And yet so is Spelunker here. It's just a different type of fun. Woo! And what I was just going to go there. Okay. You gonna roll? Come on, rock and roll. I am not about to get surprised by you. There we go, and that should complete our level. Let's hear it for Boulder Bonanza. Oh, hey! That was close. Oh yeah, this game means business. One of the brilliant touches of the game, besides that, to spook you, it's like, if you'll notice, every time I use a bomb and it goes off, it doesn't show a detonation cloud or anything. It's just this ambiguous range that the explosions have, and they don't really show you what the radius of it is. That's very freaking sneaky. It's downright mean, actually. Woo! Well, since I'm like right in the middle of the level, it's gonna take a little while before any of the ghosts can get to me. By then, I will be back on solid ground. And I am too awesome. And it should be... Oh, hello. These guys split up into a whole lot of little ghosts. Sometimes it takes 3, maybe even 4 sprays to get all of them. I got to where I could get them in 2. But again, that's just a lot of practice. The original game for arcades and various systems in the 80s only had 5 levels. So if you were this good at the game, you would already be through it. But this... Wow, that was about a dumb move. This brings a lot more of the gameplay mechanics to life that a lot of people... Well, the developers especially, probably wanted to put in the original and just couldn't before, due to technological limitations or having a certain amount of time to work with. Almost 3/4 of the way there. Well, I'm past 3/4 of the way there now. Yes, one of the scoring factors of the game is how deep you've gone. I don't think that's just the game, by the way. I know lots of people that brag about how deep they've gone. Woo! That's some big points there. Lots of trick floors. Anytime I see a flat wall, I just get the urge to freaking bomb, bomb, bomb. It's almost always... You see just the way these two elevators work right here? That's just brilliant. Look, see, you gotta take the second one. You don't need to take the first back down. That's just... Who thinks to do that? And as you can guess, the theme of this level is the elevator. And one last little surprise to make you on your way out. It was one of the quicker levels. Speaking of which, now we have these elevator lifts all over the place here. I can't tell you how many times one of these upward ones snuck up underneath me while I was walking to the side and just finished me off. It's also a little tricky to make the jumps between them. Like that. So I'm up to 14 extra lives. For level 9, that's not bad. I'm usually at about 16, but yeah, I made a few mistakes along the way. Don't we all? You can get squish killed, by the way. So don't just stay on that upward thinking you're going to be okay. And that one little pixel gap that you see there, you can fall in that one pixel gap. That is one of the crueler tricks and traps of this game. And there we go. Oh, need to go down a little further than that to get that key. See, right there. Fell right through that gap. Freaking Trixel drop. The game does have an infectious soundtrack, though. Like most good classic games do. Yeah, no doubt Mr. Giggler here is using all that money to keep his toilet paper stocked up. I know that's what I'd be doing. Okay, and occasionally there are little hidden areas that will trigger extra goodies like that. That basically gives me a score doubler for every item I pick up. Special items you get, they change every time you play. Sometimes they give you some really cuckoo crazy effects. Oh, this is not good. This is really not good. This is really, 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 really not good. Make a break for it, Spelunker. If I can reach that, there we go. Ah. Thank you. That gives me the chance to show off one of the undocumented features. If you're in danger of getting hit by a ghost, and you can reach the end of the level first, the end of the level will take that ghost away. Oh. Ouch, that hurt. Got pooped on. Oh, yeah. You also really have to watch your jumping because your jumps, they go a certain trajectory and that's it. You cannot, there's no turning around in the air. If you made a jump, you are dedicated to that jump. Lots of older games did that. La Mulana does something kind of similar. It gives you a little control of your descent. But it's very stringent of how it works. Older games like this sometimes it was just hard to make your jumps right. It just wasn't going to happen. Alright, well, that is a very hard to escape from area. It's also a very hard jumping sequence to make. You have to be very, very precise to not land in that hole or land on that hill and then get bounced back. It's very easy to screw that up. And that. 10 here. Obviously it's the big test of everything you've learned up to this point. That was the dumbest thing. See, and here's where I'm just illustrating. It's not hard to win this game. It's just easy, easy, easy to lose it. Okay. Jump! Oh! Spelunker, you cockhead. Ah! Oh! See, that's just a dirty trick. I'm sorry. That's brilliant design, but it's still a dirty trick. And there we go. You've reached the end of Stage 1. Baconman will return with Stage 2.